Good day, YouTube! Just as I said in my previous video, I'm going to be doing a little bit more of the Minecraft tutorials, and today we are doing the Drunken Clam, the ever-popular Family Guy. Now, I haven't found too many tutorials of this, so this one is a self-build, but we're going to do it a little bit differently than my Superstore build. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to build the interior before I build the exterior. So this one will be an interior build as well. So let's get into it. Alright, first thing what we're going to use is some spruce wood planks. And then we're going to follow that with 5 green concrete blocks. And then another spruce wood plank. This will give us one little section of the wall. As you can see in the background there is another Drunken Clam. That one was strictly an outside build. I decided that, you know what? That's just not going to cut it. We want the inside too, right? And we're just going to fill that in. And now we're going to add some more spruce wood planks, add some brick blocks into there. So this one's going to be a little bit slower going. I'm working this all off of pictures here. Like I said, there's really no tutorial of how to actually do this. So right now I'm using blue glass panes. Not too sure if I want to keep the blue stained glass or not, because in the end I'm gonna kind of give this my own little twist to it as well, as much as I want to keep it original. And once you got the 3 glass panes, you're gonna go over top again with some more bricks, and then you're gonna want the spruce wood planks. Now if you don't have the city texture pack, use whatever you can that looks similar to this. The city texture pack I found gave me most of what I would actually need, and that's what this city is being built under. As you can tell, my superstore is in the background. And then we're going to continue off from that spruce wood with another 5 green concrete blocks, more spruce wood over top of that. This is essentially where the seating's going to be. And there we go. Just some more brick blocks there. That Drunken Clam that's standing there is no longer standing. It was taken down shortly after this video was made. Alright, so now we got 2 walls. We're gonna need another one. So we're gonna hit it up again with some green concrete blocks, just another 5, and then the spruce wood planks. That's grass. There we go. So the majority of this build is repetitive. A lot of the walls are like this, but there is a little bit of a difference. As we go to completion, it does end up looking a lot like the Drunken Clam off of Family Guy, and I think you'll be fairly pleased with this build. It'll make a perfect little add-on to whatever you are making. So now I know there isn't just one window in that one series of windows in that bar, so we're gonna add some more. We're using the blue stained glass panes. I'm not 100% sold on that, as right now this is just an interior view, but we are going to add another wall. So another 5 green concrete and some more spruce wood planks. So we're just going to use more of those brick blocks there. Now, if you've played the Family Guy quest for stuff, you'll see that there's only 2 sets of windows here on the side. But I might go back and change that. Now this is going to be for the front of the building. We're going to come out with that spruce wood planks again. So 5 green concrete blocks. And essentially we're just going to do what we've done for the other ones there. No, not brick there, that's green concrete. And then we're gonna fill this little section in with some brick. Now we're gonna make the doorway. So now we're gonna use 1 brick, followed by 1 spruce plank. This is now the frame for the door with the spruce wood planks. Then we're gonna go brick, more spruce wood planks, And then another 5 green concrete blocks, followed by a spruce wood plank. And that is the front of the building. Now there we go. Now this is where it's a little different. There we go. Yeah, that was done wrong. You're gonna want to put a you're gonna want the spruce wood planks to go all the way to the top on that one. That was a mistake by me here that I will have to go back and fix. All the audio is recorded post-build. So you'll see that I did go back in the end and fix that. I just didn't catch it right away. So now we're going to do the other side of the building, which is the exact same as the first wall that we did, minus all the windows. There will be no windows on this wall. This is where the bar itself will be set up, so we're going to use the spruce wood planks again. And always remember, it's 5 green concrete, and then another spruce wood plank. Alright, so now we're just going to keep going up here. Try and do this all in little sections. So this is the fun part, taking a 2-dimensional picture and turning it into a 3-dimensional object on the game. I actually thoroughly enjoyed that. And now something just seems off, so I'm putting all the spruce wood planks here like this, just because, as you can see, it's not lining up the way it should be. And I did change from the light blue stained glass panes to light gray windows. I used the full glass block for it instead of the pane, because there is going to be the outside wall there. So that'll make it look more like a pane on the outside. So now we're just going to build up our wall here. The spruce wood planks, and of course the 5 green concrete blocks again. We're just going to go back and double check the count for this one. That is equaling the 5 green blocks, so there shouldn't have been any issue. I don't know where I went wrong here. We're just going to keep building the wall here. And there's the mistake right there. So the mistake was that wall beside us should have went over one more. So if we go to the outside of the building here, you'll see 2 spruce wood planks there. And we only got 1 there. So that was the mistake. We have a rookie mistake here. We're gonna quickly fix this. Thought about cutting this out, but then we're going to be skipping a lot of sections as kind of all over the place here, so it'll be a little bit easier just to do it like this. Everybody makes mistakes. In the world of Bob Ross, there are no mistakes, just happy little accidents. Luckily, we weren't too far in the build and we caught it right away, otherwise this just wouldn't look right. There we go. Now we'll continue off of here. Now the reason why I chose the interior first over doing the exterior is the interior is the selling point of this entire build. So if the interior is not done right, then the exterior doesn't really matter at that point, because then you're going to be changing the building. And that's the issue I ran into with the exterior only build. When I went to go do the interior of it, this wasn't lining up, so the building itself wasn't the exact same. So that's where now we're doing the entire interior, and then we can just slap the exterior on, no problem. Plus it's fun to kind of changed things up from the last build. The Superstore build would have been great to have a have an interior design on, but that's quite the big building, and that would take quite some time for that. We're just going to extend these all the way up. I went all the way with the brick just to speed things up. I find it's easier to do that rather than do little rows of 3. Just do the whole thing, throw in the spruce wood planks after. But do it however you wish. Pause the video at any time that you need so you can keep up with it. And there we are. Almost have the frame of the interior completely done. For the most part, this really is the harder part of it altogether. The other stuff is just a little tedious. But this is where you want everything to line up. And there we go. There's the outside frame of it. So now what you're going to want to do is dig up that entire ground, and we are using stone blocks, as you can tell. We just use normal stone. So we're going to come back into the building. This is on the wall with the windows. So what we're going to do is we are using the nether stairs, or nether brick stairs, and we're going to do in groups of 3. So 3 along the wall, and then another 3 over, and then another 3 from there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use actually oak wood blocks. Go in the back of it, have one row behind it, and then come around it. That first initial one, we're just going to take that out. And then we're going to do the exact same. This is the booth area. This is from the iconic scenes in Family Guy and the Drunken Clam. This is their little booth areas. So this is kind of the harder part. The reason why I'm using the wood behind it is there is one scene in the show where Peter sneaks out the window while Joe's crying. That's what that wood is for, is kind of the ledge behind the booth in a sense. There's always wood in between it. Fortunately, I can't just put a thin line of wood at the edge of the seat. We got to use a full block. So there's our booth areas. And now for the tables, I dig it down one and I put a redstone block along with a sticky piston. And then the piston shoots up, and I'm just using oak wood planks, or slabs, sorry, and going around it that way. If you choose to use a fence, whatever you'd like to use for the table, but this is the way I prefer doing it, just a block of redstone and then a sticky piston, and there's your essentially your table to start with. I put the planks around it, and then it kind of gives you more of that metal feel in there. The reason why I did it right in front of the stair is that way you can hide it a little bit better, and then the table doesn't extend so far with it looking a little goofy. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to put the bar in. Now for some reason this didn't caption proper, so as you can tell I took 2 parts of the wall and I used spruce wood blocks at first for spruce wood planks, and then on top of that I used spruce wood stairs. And now I've cut sections for the redstone. This is where the bar stools are going to be. The reason why the stairs are like that is because we got to simulate a bar stool. So now it'll look a lot better once the sticky pistons go in, because I'm using the sticky pistons just like I did for the tables. We're going to use those for bar stools now. So throw a sticky piston on, and now this is your bar stool. And what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up using carpet on top of it to give it that cushion effect. So put as many stools as you want. I just did every other chair or every other block is a stool. This doesn't have to be 100%. I'm using the red carpet for most bar stools, or usually have a red top. And I stayed 1 block away. As you can tell, I took 2 different parts of the wall, stayed 1 block away. Then I have spruce wood planks lined up all behind it. We're going to use cauldrons, starting after 2 on each side. We're going to put 2 cauldrons. That'll represent just the sinks. You can fill it with a bucket of water if you'd like. I didn't in this video. Now we're going to take some spruce wood planks, put it on the back of the wall here. We're going to have 1 space from the green concrete, and we're going to do 3 rows altogether. then you know what, let's eliminate this right here. Give it more of a walking path. Then we're gonna take some spruce wood slabs. And we're just gonna put it at the bottom of the second row of blocks. And then we're gonna take tripwire hooks and put them on the third block. This is now all of our beers on tap. Apparently at the Drunken Clam, they have a lot of beer on tap. And it's probably all Pawtucket Ale. In the show now, they do have a little area where Quagmire was doing trivia night. So we're going to put in some spruce wood slabs right beside all the tables, all the booths. And there you go. There was his little area where he was doing his trivia night. And now let's throw a little couch here. We're not going to put a table here. This is just strictly going to be basically couch seating. You have to hold your drink. Throw in some oak wood blocks again, just to kind of give it a little bit difference. So this is it. This is basically the interior of the Drunken Clam. We're going to throw in some lanterns here, because once we close off this building, we're going to need lights, so we're going to put them all the way on top of the taps. We're going to put it beside the sinks here. This is all, you know, use your discretion of where you want to put them. We're going to also put them underneath, so that way the bar is really lit up. And then we're just going to throw in some random lanterns here. We'll put it over at this little couch area here. And then we'll throw a couple over at the booths. If you don't want to use lanterns, if you want to use something else, go for it. Again, it's your build. Do however you please. Now let's do the exterior. So we're going to use some polished diorite. We're just going to stack it all the way up. Offset of the wall there. Kind of diagonal. And then we're going to take the polished diorite stairs. Going to have them upside down and go all the way across. I'm speeding it up just to make the video a little bit shorter. So we're just going to go all the way across with it, and we'll put in our blocks afterwards. You just want to go around the entire building. Hopefully you're having better luck than I am right now. May have to change the sensitivity. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we are going to put the polished diorite, just like the first one there. We are going to do it on every corner. So we're going to speed this up again here just to save some time. Okay, pause it at any moment that you have to so you can catch up. And there you go, there's the start of the outside frame. Now let's jump into the rest of the outside here. So the first thing we're going to do is brick blocks. And we're just going to follow the entire bottom, except for the door. We're going to use the diorite around the door. And again, we're just going to speed it up here to do the rest of the outside of the building once we finish the door outline here. Alright, let's go to the side of the building now. And we're just going to speed up the bricklaying. You're only going to use one layer of brick. Then you're going to switch to yellow concrete. And on the sides and the back, you are just going to fill it right in. So we're just speeding along here. No, I don't care for that. We're just going to strictly use the yellow concrete all the way. We'll come back and we'll make a bit of a change for that. And then right now I'm just going to do the top layer there of yellow on the front, and then do the sides and back here. So this is why I'm glad I switched just to a glass block, because now it looks more like a paint from the outside. And like I had mentioned earlier, on the game Family Guy Quest for Stuff, it only shows 2 sets of windows on the side, but I went with 3. I found a couple pictures where they actually had 3 sets of windows from the inside, so I'm going off the interior. That's why I did the interior first. Alright, so now let's go to the front and finish this off. Alright, so above the brick, you're going to do one row. Let's fill that first of yellow concrete. So right beside the polished diorite, it's going to be yellow concrete all the way up, just for one row. And then the bottom here, what we're going to do on top of the brick, it's all going to be yellow concrete. So you're going to give yourself one row of yellow concrete. And now you're going to switch to cyan concrete, go up 2, yellow concrete for the other 2. These are basically the shutters for the window. And then we're using white glass block. We'll put it on the concrete, give it some depth on the inside now. So you're going to want 4 windows there. And then we're going to add another 4. For a total of 8 glass blocks. And then you're going to want the cyan on top of the glass blocks and beside it. And then you're just going to fill around it with yellow concrete. Now all above the door is just straight yellow concrete as well. And then we'll do the cyan concrete again. The light white or light gray stained glass. Not a fan of the light gray. We're going to use the black stained glass actually. I'm going to go change that other side. We're going to switch to the black. Use any color you'd like. I've just chosen to use the black stained glass in the front there. And there you have it. The front of the Drunken Clam is pretty much done. Now we're just going to put this stone as well before we put the door. I have chosen the oak door. Choose any door you'd like, but on the city texture pack, the oak door looked the best. Now what we're going to do on this side is we're actually going to extend the stairs out 1. So we're going to have it 1 more row of stairs. That way it gives it a little bit more depth. We're just going to speed this up here again. You're just going to surround the entire outside with more upside down stairs. I found it looked too square before doing this. So now we're going to make it look more realistic. And there you have it. There is the outside. Now we're going to do the roof. So what I'm using is spruce wood slabs. And we're just going to go on the top of the spruce wood blocks. And we're going to do that the entire way. I'm just going to speed this up here because I'm only doing part of it on camera. And then on top of that, what we're going to end up using is we're going to put some black carpet to make it look like the shingles on the top. So the rest of the roof I will do off camera. I'm not going to do all this on camera, and we are just going to jump off here quick and get it finished. So if you need to, pause the video right now and we will continue after this. So there you have it. That's what the roof should look like. It looks a little bit more real now with that black carpet, but we're not going to stop there. We're going to put a rooftop unit on. You're going to want it on the side where all the booths are. Just pick a random spot, and we're going to put 6 blocks all together and then just double it up. Put another row of 6, and then on each end of it, we're just going to throw 2 stairs. Just they're upside down stone stairs. There you go. We have a rooftop unit. Pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy. And there you have it. That's the Drunken Clam off Family Guy. That is it for this tutorial. If you got an idea for a future build, put it on in the comment section and let me know. Let me know how you like the video as well and what you'd like to see done differently in the videos. Don't forget to hit that like button as well as subscribe. Don't forget to turn the notifications on as more and more Minecraft tutorials will be coming out. Until next time.